fuck off! I also do circumcision.
And I thought my jokes were bad. Sometimes I feel like I live in this bizarre alternate reality, like a parallel dark universe that mirrors what a normal universe would be like. Only things are upside down and twisted. In this alternative reality, people that say they love children think that cutting the genitals of helpless baby boys is funny. In a normal, sane world, people would not think baby dick cutting is funny, but horrific. I've never in my life heard on a single joke about female genital mutilation. While I'm sure there are sickos who have laughed at that, they're not in the mainstream. That sort of person who laughs at female suffering is rare. I've seen people on TV shows laugh about male circumcision. I have seen countless YouTube comments making jokes about it. Perhaps when people make jokes about circumcision, they are thinking an adult male is the victim. Maybe it's a defense mechanism by which they release tension by laughing at something traumatic. However, the same people defend the practice on cultural and medical grounds. It's almost like they're trying to rationalize some fetish for torturing helpless, innocent creatures. The mindset of someone who finds genital mutilation funny is completely alien to me. When circumcision is made light of on TV, it signals to the rest of society that they have permission to laugh at helpless baby boys being cut. It sends the signal that circumcision is not a serious topic. If someone made a rape joke on mainstream TV, there would be outrage, and feminists would get the person who made it fired from the show. There's something deeply wrong with the society that can laugh at the suffering of an infant simply because it belongs to a particular sex. That goes against what you would think would be every instinct an animal has to care for its young. Something tells me that the people that defend this barbaric practice delight in the fact that infants are undergoing trauma. Something is very wrong when the trauma of circumcision is juxtaposed to the trauma of childbirth. It is almost as if circumcision is justified as a retribution for something. Many times I've had conversations with people about circumcision who are genuinely ignorant about what goes on. But too many times I get the impression that people either don't want to know or know and don't care. It's very difficult to have a conversation with someone who can be so callous towards such a fragile life form. The problem is not that it is a deep philosophical conversation with subtle nuances about the greater good outweighing some harm or suffering. The problem is that so many people feel it's not a conversation worth having at all.
Do you like what you see?
I love what I see.
Would you like to touch what you see?
Yes, I would.
Would you like to go out with me?
Yes, I would.
Would you like to fuck me?
Bingo.
Well, then let's see what you've got. Doesn't interest me. Nothing there.
Nothing there? Just exactly what would interest you? Something the size of a jumbo jet?
Have you been circumcised?
Yeah, I have. Why?
Well, your doctor must have cut a big portion of it off.
No, he was a good doctor.
Good doctors make mistakes too. That's why they buy insurance.
Hey, don't worry. I got enough. It's big.
I want bigger.
Hey, I have, Have you been circumcised?
Shut up.
Okay,
let's talk about this facial that you're obsessed with. How many, did you get the whole cast of Ocean's 8 to do this?
Everybody.
Okay, and, good, smart ones.
Just those that I thought would appreciate it.
Okay, explain what it is.
Well, it's this way in which one forces through microneedling. It's like a little roller with these, some of you, I think many of you know it. And it pushes through the skin and ruptures the collagen and then boosts it. You look like a burn victim for a day, but then it pushes.
What are you pushing into the skin, Sarah?
Sarah?
Carrie? What are you pushing into the skin?
Well, you push in whatever the facialist would like to insert into your pores.
But what is it?
It is an extraction from a piece of skin that came from a young person far, far away, and they somehow figured out how to extract.
It's foreskin from a Korean baby. That's what it is.
Okay.
Who comes up with this?
I don't think, and it's not like I'm lying there with little pieces all over my face.
Who thinks of collecting it and having it for, we'll do something with this someday.
And why didn't we come up with that?
Right.
Yeah, and so we call it, I call it the penis facial. And I think when you see how good it is to your face, you too will run to your local facialist and say, give me the penis. Give me the penis.
Yeah.
That's what you're gonna say.
I'm never gonna say that.
You are a Jewish gentleman. You are a Jewish man, and are you going to have a bris?
Going to have one. Nobody has one later. Maybe they do. No, we had one early on, but not a bris, meaning the traditional and ritualistic religioso affair, but medically, although it was a question before. But finally, we decided upon getting the, you know what a bris does, you know what it is. I think everybody
Bris is the removal of it's a circumcision. The foreskin is removed. Yes.
Yes, exactly. So the doctor,
thrown out the window, yeah.
Our lovely doctor, Randy Harris, who used to play for the Mets.
Good plug.
Before, really?
I don't know. Yeah, okay.
No, I mean, but he became a doctor. So he said, you know, this is not in any way religious, but I think it's a good idea. I do it good. You can watch if you want. It's not so nice. But anyway, he did it. He says, but I don't say the traditional blessing. I sing "Take Me Out to the Ball Game" as I'm doing it. If you want to join in, and we did.
You guys sang "Take Me Out to the Ball Game," and then when he was done with that, it was just.
Well, it's not what you think. Have you ever seen it?
They don't use a deli slicer. Yeah, no, they.
I'm
sorry.
Did you do it? Did you do it to your children? You have that's right. And you didn't?
No. My son is uncircumcised. I mean, everybody at school, my son's uncircumcised.
So interesting.
It's really more his information to give out, but I guess I screwed up. Sorry, hon.
So you must have researched it, and it's because of it.
Yes.
You want them to look like that?
No, I mean, quite seriously, I am circumcised.
I'm so glad this is going this way.
No, I'm circumcised, but I don't,
I imagine so.
Yeah, but yes. Yes, well, I'm so obviously a Jew that, I'm circumcised because I was born at a time when it was just, there was no question about it.
Standard in this culture.
Yeah, but with my son, as I told the doctor, I said, aren't perfect, why change them?
That's very nice. Thank you. That's a very nice thing. Good idea. Yeah. That reminds me of when
So what I'm saying is, you've mutilated your child.
Okay, listen, you'll make a bracha shachianu off your dad. Okay, עזוב אותה.